What's good, brothers and sisters? How y'all doing today? Today we're going to get deep. We're going to talk about the spiritual battle, some things that you never thought of, some things that you were never told. They don't want you to know, especially if you have a righteous soul, brothers and sisters. So here we go. We know that Lucifer deceived several angels and brought them into rebellion, right, while they were in heaven. Now, this proves that we will always have free will. What y'all don't understand about free will is what free will really is. It's the ability to make your own choices and think for yourself, right? So free will can never be taken from you, or you would be nothing more than a programmed robot, right? You wouldn't even be truly alive. You wouldn't have your own mind if you didn't have free will, because free will is your mind. It's your ability to make choices and decisions. All right? So Lucifer misled a third of the angels into rebellion, right? And Adam and Eve were also misled by Lucifer in the Garden of Eden. And when you read the first book of Adam and Eve, we see that the garden was a metaphoric for heaven, right? They walked with God in heaven, in God's home, until the devil deceived them. So Adam and Eve's seed of mankind is another form of a spirit that is similar to an angel. It has an immortal soul, but it fell when it got deceived by Lucifer, Adam and Eve, and it got put in flesh and blood, just like the other angels. And you read about Genesis 6:4, talking about angels bearing children with women on earth and making giants, and etc. And you know about David and Goliath. And you read in scripture also that we entertain angels unaware. We're unaware that we meet angels in the flesh and we entertain them, right? And you heard about the story of that one city that I can't remember the name of. It was a sinful city, and God sent angels to test people to see if there was any righteous, right? Well, here's the point that I'm about to get to the point. So, your soul is in a spiritual war. You have to choose either good or evil. You can't be lukewarm and on the fence, or you'll be cast with the evil ones, right? You'll have the same fate as the evil ones. That's what scripture says. So what they don't want you to know is that we can shed light in this darkness and love, and we can bring others to the good side, just like the devil brought a third of the angels to the dark side. We actually have the ability to be a light, because no darkness can exist where there's light. So we can bring others to the good side, right? There's people out here that's littering and hate the world and just hate everything because they've been misled to be that way. You see, we can put positive, loving subliminal messages out there, just like the evil ones is doing, vice versa. So we need to try to lead people's minds and their free will towards love and light and being a hero, being a miracle, because God works through people, right? He doesn't make tomatoes fall out of the sky when homeless people are hungry. We got to feed the homeless. So yeah, that's a huge secret about this spiritual battle that no one's talking about, and it's time to join. Pick a side. You have to pick a side. You can't be on the fence. There can't be no balance between good and evil. You have to either choose good or evil. So the choice is yours, brothers and sisters, and I suggest you choose now. And if you're gonna fight on the side of good, the sword is not going to be your weapon. It's going to be love, right? We can replant. Instead of planting all these pine trees, we can plant fruits and vegetables, right? Chinese people figured out a way to turn desert land back into rainforests by taking organic plant matter such as grass clippings and vegetables, right? Compost materials, and mixing it in with the sand and pouring water on it and then planting seeds, right? So we already know how to save the world. We just got to do it naturally. We need to stop using plastics. We need to go back to pottery and glassware and etc. There's like, we know what to do. We just got to do it, brothers and sisters. We need to give up oil cars and gas cars, engines and etc. for electronic cars if we're going to use vehicles like that. And we need to figure out some way to use, we need something other than tires, because tires just, they go to like, they have their own landfill pretty much for used tires. It's bad. We know what we need to do. Let's do it. One love, peace, and fortitude.